Comerica Park's got Tigers-Orioles right across the street. We've got Buccaneers-Lions at Ford Field. But the edge we have is that we have Laura Oakman on the field. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Kevin. Dan Gamble said, we want to put this game on Baker Mayfield's shoulders. Do what they couldn't do against Stafford last week, which is eliminate the short passes and screen game. Gamble saying we have to force him into longer third downs and make him beat us from the pocket with our D-line closing in. But it's not just defensive pressure the quarterback will be feeling. Said Baker, I love Jared Goff. He's a good friend, but I'm 0-3 against him. It's time to kick his ass.
Laura Oakman, I never. 0-3 in his career against Jared Goff, and Baker was very demonstrative about that. He's ready to win. That NFC divisional playoff game a year ago, Darryl, is still very much on the mind of most of these Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, not a lot that you had to do this week in the Tampa Bay locker room to get these guys motivated for this game. And it was twice last year. They had two opportunities to play against Detroit and were unsuccessful in either one of those games. But with less than 2 minutes to go, an 8-point game, the football in your hand, and you get an interception on that second play, and it ended the divisional round. So a bitter taste. And not just Baker Mayfield's mouth, but everybody else on that team. They've been looking for this date.
Detroit won the toss. They elect to defer their choice to the second half. Tampa Bay will start with the football, coming off an outstanding offensive performance in the win over Washington 1 week ago. The kickoff through the end zone and the touchback will bring Baker Mayfield and this offense onto the field half of the season into this year.
Now, I know he played 4 games in this offense a couple of seasons ago, but when you look at those numbers from last week and see how efficient he was and this entire offense was in their first go-around with Liam Cohen as the offensive coordinator, that is extremely impressive.
Here's Chris Godwin to start things off. Oh, and he ran into Tristan Wirfs, and Derek Barnes made sure he would not bounce free. A 1-yard gain on the play.
Hey, you want to come out and get completions quick, try to get some positive feeling in the offense. You get it out to Chris Godwin right there, but there's Derek Barnes. You've got a big body out there in that stack.
Now we got to go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Libby, where's the golf cart?
This place is deafening. Second and 9, clean pocket. Godwin with the pluck, and Chris Godwin down at the Tampa Bay 49 in the arms of former Buck Carlton Davis. 18-yard pickup.
There's Chris Godwin up there at the top of your screen, working in that dual release. And you wonder if that was a little bit of a mistake by Jalen McMillan, because you've got 2 guys right in that same spot. So did they get lucky right there and just got Chris Godwin coming in on the heels of Jalen McMillan? Pretty close there for that to look like it was a design play.
Bucks will take the result, though, on a first down at the 49. 2 tight ends, 1 running back for Tampa Bay. That 1 running back is Rachaad White, who gets into Detroit territory and down to the 47-yard line. And with this Tampa Bay offense, you're looking at that run game, and it all starts with the offensive line and the rookie center Graham Barton in his second game.
Without a doubt, Kevin. And Graham Barton had a nice game last weekend. It's one of the things that Baker Mayfield talked about, that offensive line getting to that second level, getting the wide receivers engaged in the blocking game. Now, they only had 3.7 yards per carry, but when they had to run the ball and they needed to run the ball last week against Washington, they did. And that's a huge statement for an offense that's in a new system.
That has not been the case in Tampa Bay the last couple of years. Mayfield, another clean pocket, and he wants a deep shot for Trey Palmer, tipped away. Working against Terrion Arnold, and there's a flag. 2 pass interference calls against Arnold a week ago, and a flag down at the 3 here.
Pass interference, defense number 0. This is a spot foul and an automatic first down.
And he's just going to have to learn that he cannot be as handsy in the NFL as he was in college. And you see right there, there's contact. There's a little bit of shove right there. right as the ball's coming in, and it impacts Trey Palmer. So I know the fans here don't like the call. He had two last week, and Dan Campbell you go back and look at it. Yeah, I don't disagree with it, but we just got to teach him. We got to teach him the rules up here at the NFL level. And again, right there, just a little bit handsy on that play.
41-yard penalty, 1st and goal at the 5. White trying to cut it back up the hash and down near the 3-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and goal for Tampa Bay, trying to get off to a fast start on the road.
This will be huge right here, right? That was the one thing that Liam Cohen, the offensive coordinator, talked to us about. What are you disappointed with the performance? What are some of the minuses? We got down there and we were kicking field goals. Now, a lot of that was because of our mistakes. Can they finish this drive with no penalties, have an opportunity to score a touchdown?
3 of 5 in the red zone a week ago. 2nd and goal. Mayfield throws, tipped and incomplete. Excellent defensive play as Brian Branch got a hand on it to bat it away from Cade Otton.
Oh, that's a great play by Brian Branch because he's kind of beat. Watch right here. As Cade Otton goes up the field, he's behind. Nice job by Brian Branch on the recovery.
I just got the most exciting package, Caraway.
They make 100% non-toxic cookware.
21 straight games without an opening drive touchdown. 3rd and goal for Tampa Bay. White in motion. Mayfield pumps. He's in trouble. Ball is out. Loose ball. It's covered by Tampa. Aiden Hutchinson with the strip sack to end the Tampa Bay threat.
Going to be hidden down here, coming from the offensive right side. And remember, Luke Gedeke is out of the lineup today. And you've got Justin School in there, so you know that early on in this game, Aiden Hutchinson is going to line up over there on that right tackle at Tampa Bay and see how prepared Justin School is to fill in for Luke Gedeke.
30-yard try for Chase McLaughlin gets the Buccaneers on the board. Well, Baker Mayfield leading the Buccaneers on the opening drive. The big play, the 41-yard pass interference.